Hello there, it's Julia.
Hi, I'm Hess, and welcome to another episode of
The
Phone
Phone
Call.
Call.
Hi, Julia.
Hello.
So, how have you been these days?
Working. It's too hot.
Yeah, it's summer in Milan.
I don't know, I'm questioning why am I wearing clothes, to be honest.
Okay, let's not traumatize everybody, okay?
Sorry.
Like, what is happening? But yeah, today we have a really special and also kind of fun episode. We are going to be doing Agree to Disagree, inspired by Jubilee and Smosh. If you haven't seen this, it's basically like we have different prompts and we are going to talk about whether we agree with the specific prompt or not.
Yep.
It's like a little mini debate, if you will. But yeah, in this chess there are different like prompts. In the yellow cards are the ones that I wrote, and the white cards are the ones that Julia wrote. So yeah, we are just gonna start. We are gonna randomly pick something, and then we are gonna decide what's our stand on it. Okay, so Julia, why don't you do the honors?
Thank you. Ladies first. So I'm going to take one of this.
Go for it.
Okay. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Well, I definitely agree.
So why?
I agree because here's the thing. Once you decide to cheat on somebody, it means that you already committed to that option and the choice. You have already decided that you are going to be unfaithful to your partner. Obviously, cheating doesn't always mean like cheating on a relationship, but in this situation, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, if you are like deciding to cheat on your spouse, no matter how long you have been dating, whether it's 2 months or 2 years, regardless, you made the action and the choice to cheat on somebody that you are supposed to love and cherish. And and here's the thing,
The trust is gone
exactly
entirely.
and once you cheat, how can you go back to that person being like, hi, it's never going to happen again? How can that person ever trust you?
Okay, even I would agree to this, but recently on TikTok I saw Jay Shetty, in Indian podcaster as well.
Okay.
Very nice things. You can be educated. It's very meaningful. So he said something which caught my attention, and that was like, okay, cheating and everything. It's a moment that you need to reflect on yourself. It's not your fault if someone did actually cheat on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never the person who got cheated on's fault. It's
Yeah.
always the person who cheated. It's their mindset and their mentality.
Exactly. So you need to wake up, sis, or bro, if I have to say.
Anybody can get cheated on.
Exactly. Okay. So you need to wake up on that. But the thing that really he said was, you need to reflect on yourself, and it's not your fault. The other thing was, if you are willing to work it out, okay, you had an episode of this cheating situation going on, are you willing to, like, every time that you remember, are you willing to be the matured person, understanding person, to let go of it? Are you that strong character in order to stay with this person despite what he or she has or had done? Okay, so, and then that is the real question over there. But once a cheater, always a cheater. But if you are willing to learn from your mistakes, and if you're truly sorry, you would find the answers to get back together, not to do it, fall into being the better person, or making able to come up with solutions to fix it. Okay, so, and if you're, again, just because you cheated and now after some time some problem happen and your partner actually brings it up, Are you strong enough to listen to it? But your partner should also need to reflect on themselves, that it's not about the situation now. It's completely different, but if you're hurt within inside, that means you need to move on. You need to leave this relationship.
Here's the thing, leaving isn't always an option in many cases, especially when there are children involved in both parties. And also, men have made it really fun for women to not leave. I mean, here's the thing, anytime a man cheats, for example, and it really creates a very hostile environment for women, to the point that women feel scared to leave this situation, because if they leave, it's like a death, like they could get literally murdered, because that's how men act at times.
Violent in that case, very toxic. But I mean, both of us are Sri Lankan, and I saw a couple of videos on YouTube for many years that Sri Lanka was the number one out of so many countries that women are very faithful to their men. And the dark truth about that, I have to say, it's not about being faithful. It's just that our women are so scared to leave, and they don't have the option of, being the single mom like in the Western countries, I got to say.
Because it's so stigmatized.
Exactly.
Like, so frowned upon. Like, society has made it such a, what do you call it? Like,
a shame.
Exactly. Shameful thing to be like a single mom or a divorcee.
No. You should be, I think, mom or dad, whatever it is, you should be proud of yourself not to be something that you're not in any relationship.
You should be proud about like leaving that situation and not disrespecting yourself. Here's the thing, let's forget about children and marriage for a second. If your partner who is not married to you cheats on you, and you actively decide to stay with them for whatever reason, I do think it is kind of your fault if the cheating keeps happening.
Yes.
Yeah, because if it's like a recurring thing and you keep giving this person your time of day, you keep giving them so much chances, I cannot help but wonder, is it your fault for being with this person?
Yeah, like deep down, I feel that, they think that it is love.
Yeah.
You're going to be the best person in their eyes. Yes, you're going to be the best person in their eyes for giving the second chance sometimes. Yeah. Okay? Like after you guys are separated, but if after some time you get together, that's a different story. It depends how you trust these people. As human beings, I feel like it's in our nature to be cunning, to be selfish. Those emotions are there for a reason.
Exactly.
Use them. That's all I'm saying.
Always trust your gut. That's all.
Always try to also save yourself. Love and everything, that comes second place when it comes to yourself. That's what I feel. So a cheater, yes, always can be a cheater once or whatever, twice. But that person will find a way to make up if they really have to, and you will really see.
Here's the thing, like for example, if my partner ever cheats on me, I don't know if I can ever like look at them the same way.
Of course.
It's my personal opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's different to other people and maybe they can rationalize in their mind. But how can I ever think about a future? My future would be, I would feel so uncertain about this person if they keep being like bringing unwanted people into the relationship.
Yeah.
When it is not an open relationship, I believe in monogamy, but not that I am like against polyamorous or anything like that. Open relationships are okay, it's just not for me. So
same.
Yeah, I cannot deal with another person, I feel like.
No, it's, sharing the living space, sharing your thoughts, that cost your life, So that's, no. So I would agree on this.
But then again, here's the thing. If you can go to therapy and then fix this situation, it's not like a bad thing. I don't know.
It's how strong you are,
Exactly, as a person.
who is like, able, are you able to withstand every single time you remember it, even
Yeah.
without saying it, every time you suspect something, even if there isn't a problem, and every time that you guys are arguing, are you willing to put up that energy? That's all I have to say.
Exactly. Will you be okay with someday having this person in your child's birth certificate?
Bingo.
That's
Think
all I'm gonna
about
say.
it.
I'm gonna go for the next one.
Yep. Oh
Okay.
no. Oh no.
This was written by Julia. Bringing your own food to someone else's house is rude, even if you're on a diet. Should you bend your menu lifestyle to match your diet? Okay.
What do you think?
I do agree on it because there was this controversial post made on TikTok. Basically, somebody said there was this one woman who decided to make egg sandwiches to go to a restaurant because she didn't like anything else on the menu.
Oh god.
I know it's not the same as going to somebody else's house, but same time, it was very weird. Why would you make egg sandwiches to a restaurant? I don't think many restaurants even like welcome bringing your own food to a place.
No, you
Because
can't
why would you go to a restaurant if you're gonna make your own food?
I mean, yeah, but I also feel like, okay, you're talking about a restaurant, but if this party or gathering is happening in a house, okay, so I have this person, he's like severe gluten tolerance for him, and he cannot eat. So every single time he needs to take something from home, and he can't even just go to a regular supermarket and get some because it's quite limited. So now,
In
like,
that case, I feel like it's okay because they it's like a
yeah,
death situation at the end of the day.
yes, what I saw was, yes, it is kind of rude to take food, but unless you're having some allergies or something like that, it's totally fine. But that friend like stopped going to parties and stuff. And when I asked him, I was like, if you're cooking your own food and you're taking there while others are having fun and everything, it's like, no, they're trying to feed me this. And I don't know, I can't go to places like this because I'm going to be at the suffering point in a later thing. But okay, he has a point in that case. But I really respect any person who's like inviting over, and then we are spending the whole time with them, so that person actually going out of his or her way to cook, we need to respect
Absolutely.
without bringing anything like that. But you bringing in something to the house as a guest, like a bottle of wine or some other kind of dessert, or I don't know, something like dessert, something like that, that's a sign of respect.
Yeah, that's you're bringing it so that it can be shared by everybody.
Yeah.
But if you bring your own food, being like, I don't want to eat your food, that's not right. Here's the thing.
Disagree.
Again, if you're like allergic to something and you have to bring something to eat,
Yeah.
that's okay in my opinion. Like if you're like severely allergic to something and you cannot eat anything that is available on the thing, like
Yeah.
for example, if it's like 100 people like attending this party, and you are like this one person who's allergic to something and you have to eat obviously, so you bringing something isn't some like bad thing in my opinion.
Yeah, this
Nobody
was,
would notice even.
exactly.
So-
So this person, another example I would bring in, they had a party going on, and every single time they had it, this particular person is like, I will cook my own food and come, because I am pescatarian. Okay. Okay. So they're like, oh, but they're going out of their way to cook. Okay, this auntie was the one who told me, when I was in the phase of being vegetarian, at that time, and I was very picky with my food and stuff. There are people who are supporting. So that auntie was being very supportive, and she made a dish. And this man had the freaking, I don't know
No.
what. Yeah, he was like, no, I don't want to eat this.
That's fucked up because they went out of the way to being like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you a separate dish so that you can enjoy my meal. That's fucked up. I was about to be like, okay, this man like told them in advance that I cannot eat this, so
That's a different thing.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
then your auntie, and obviously, they accommodated to this request and was like, I'm gonna make you a separate dish. That's rude, the fact that they
Yeah.
rejected it.
So, like, I would say it's a very hard choice to say agree or disagree on this, but it is actually rude if you're just going to, cook your own things and have an attitude.
Yeah.
If you are allergic, that's a different story. So,
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for a second, and I'm gonna say it's also like the host's responsibility to ask people what they wanna eat and if there's any
That's true.
preferences, because there are some food that I don't wanna eat, like pumpkin. I hate pumpkin. For some reason, I don't know why. It looks like mush to me. But regardless.
yeah.
But here's the thing, if somebody has it outside, like available, I would try at least a little piece.
You're being
Out of
okay,
respect.
Out of respect.
Because
Yes.
they made it specifically for us. Because I'm not the type to go to like big events or places where there's going to be like so many people.
Yeah.
If I go, it's always like, it's just us. That's all. Like
That's true.
maximum of 5 people. So if I don't eat something, they're gonna notice that I'm not eating something. So of course, out of respect, I'm gonna eat. But I'm never the type to just be like, I'm gonna make my own food.
Yeah, it's really your tone and your respect level.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you might have differences or anything, but I think it's the communication which is really important over here, where the host would ask you and you would say something in preference. And if you are actually being the host, preparing something, that's out of love.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah, it's a whole circle of love with food, gathering, and everything.
Because
So-
for some people, cooking is their love language.
yes, that's true.
Like, I love baking stuff, even though they don't end up looking that good.
It's okay.
They
I've
taste
eaten
good.
them. It's so good.
So yeah, at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't like goes out of their way to be like, I don't want to eat this, I would feel upset at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
that's true. Me too. Me too. Okay, can I choose now?
Go for it.
Okay, should I choose the yellow one or the white one?
What do you
I chose
want?
yellow before.
Yes.
So, okay, I will choose one of my one. Oh God knows what the hell I
Okay.
wrote. Okay, are food choices on dates really about personality or power?
Elaborate.
Okay, so how you go there and if you choose the most expensive dish or something like that. But if you do actually, you're the one who's taking the date out and you're like, it's on me, is that showing like the power of like the money, you're well off? Or is it just your personality?
Here's the thing. In my opinion, controversial opinion, the first date should never be paid by just one person because you're still getting to know this person. I don't think it is fair for either one of the parties to be paying the whole bill. But here's the thing, I have never been to like a fancy restaurant for my first dates, like ever. It's always something casual and something little, so I never had the problem of paying the entire bill even if I had to. But I always believe like the first date you should divide, and then the second date should be paid by the person who asked to go on the second date.
Well, yeah, but personality wise, I would bring it in like you're being a very nice person if someone is offering in the
Oh, yeah.
date, okay. I personally would choose something reasonable. not anything expensive, because I also believe that it is not fair, okay, for one person to get only the paying part. So if they are not willing to grab me in to go half on this, I would try to be very reasonable.
Oh yeah, definitely. If the other person is paying for it, of course I'm gonna be very economical because I want to think about them as well. Because this person, at the end of the day, is a stranger.
Yes.
I don't want to like sink their wallets basically. If they're offering to pay, I would obviously be glad to pay. It's never the case of not wanting to pay or not being able to pay.
Yeah.
Like you should never go to a restaurant with somebody else without being prepared to pay in case something happens.
Yeah. I mean, I have an experience where I went on a date. He's Italian, okay? And he was very nice in the beginning and everything. So he was paying for everything. When I tried to pay, because I don't like it, a date or even married, like, okay, if my husband is going to spoil me and he says no, but the next time I will make sure to spoil him back.
Of course.
With food or whatever the date or anything. It's not that I am showing my power. That's my personality. If you give me something, I want to return it 10,000 more. That's my intake. So, but in this date, he spent for everything. He didn't let me do anything. He was just like, okay, order that. But another time that we had the date, I was like, I want to actually, spoil him. I want to give something in return. And like we ordered food to have it at home, his place. So I ordered around 60 euros, and he wasn't happy about it. So I felt bad because this man have like really spent a lot on me when we went on, for us, okay? And when I tried to go in and pull in, also he doesn't love me. So I was kind of sad in that way, and he kind of did belittle me for ordering like that.
That's fucked up.
That was, and I still remember how I felt, and that was a time I was like thinking, is he this kind of a person?
No, you hurt his ego and his masculinity. The thing is that if something like that hurt your ego, it means that you were never a man. Grow some balls.
No, I was like second guessing all my choices, like even to go on dates. I was happy that he was showing this personality. So I would like agree to personality more than power. Yes, people will try to woo you in their first date or whatever the time of the day. Okay, don't fall for it.
No, absolutely
Wait until
not.
like the main thing, how they say, like check how they respect the waiter and everything, and that is personality. You can read a lot, I guess.
Good rule of thumb is that you should never make it official with somebody without seeing how they act when they're angry, because when they're angry, like you can really tell a lot about somebody. Because in the beginning, it's always a honeymoon phase, so they want to make it seem like they're the best person ever.
Yeah.
But as things go along, you can learn a lot about somebody.
Yep. I mean, in this, I would literally say go for the personality. Men or women, go for your secret hidden traps or whatever, just to check what kind of person you're being, like in front of your table, like right in front of you. Like even if it's the first date or the second thing, even if they have money or not.
Yes, the money really doesn't mean that much in the beginning. Obviously, you're just like getting to know this person. That's what's important. But what do you think about when people go on dates just for the hopes of getting a free meal?
Oh, that's bad.
That's fucked up, because you're wasting that person's time and money.
Don't be a freeloader.
Exactly.
That's all I have to say. That's not very nice. I mean, pretty sure those people are like, if someone did the same thing what they're doing,
they're gonna be like pissed
to the next level. They'll be like, it will be like the end of the world range. So no. So
no. Anyways, I'm gonna pick something. Are you done with the
yes.
Okay. Oh, this is fun one.
Oh god.
Cereal is a soup.
What?
Cereal is a soup. What do you think?
Disagree. Disagree.
I was thinking about it and I saw some compelling arguments. So, you know how cereal obviously is not a soup. But is it?
It's not a soup, okay? Can I tell why?
Why?
Because, okay, cereal, it is like ultra processed food.
Okay.
It's not even real stuff that they put so much of stuff to make it colorful. I don't know, some shit. They put it into milk. Milk is not soup. I would consider something as soupy if it's having vegetables as sort of like that. A savory dish.
But there are sweet soups and also cold soups. So,
who says that?
No, there are cold soups. There are cold soups. So it's okay. A cereal can technically be counted as a soup. It's like hot dog. Is hot dog a sandwich? I don't know. That's a big argument, Julia. Wake up.
No, it's not a sandwich. Just because it has bread.
But technically, the hot dog is covered by 2 pieces of bread. So, by definition, it can be counted as a sandwich.
I disagree.
I'm just saying what people are saying on the internet, Julia. Okay. Wait, actually, this thing kind of reminded me of something.
What?
I saw few days back, I saw this TikTok of this girl saying that she watched a porno where this guy ate cereal out of a girl's asshole.
What the hell? What is this? What is happening to people?
Here's the thing, Julia, that's not the problem. Okay, the guy ate cereal out of this girl's asshole. Who cares? Get over yourself. The problem that I'm thinking about is, how did he do it? I
would like to offer this person a bowl, send it over to his place so that he can, like a normal human being, he can have his cereal. Why the butt?
No, here's the thing though. Obviously, who cares? I'm sure it's some fetish content. Nobody cares. The thing that I am curious about is that how did they make that asshole a ball shape? How did they make the bowl out of the thing?
Yeah.
I have few options in my mind. I'm like, did they try to did they try to fist it or use something to open it? I want to be
no,
family friendly in the terms.
Maybe okay. He did it. Okay.
The second way I could think about, how when you go to dentist they would put this tongue to keep your mouth open.
Yeah.
Did they put that in the asshole to spread apart and then put the cereal inside with the milk? Obviously, because you can't eat milk. Wait, do you first milk or cereal into your bowl?
Oh no, we are there. Are we?
Well,
okay.
Of course.
For me,
how else would you eat cereal out of a basket?
I put the cereal first.
Okay, that I feel like that's correct.
Okay, because I can get the correct measurement of what it is, and then I put the milk. Okay, because I've seen that sometimes when I put the milk, I put way too much of cereal to cover up.
Because how would you know how much cereal you have and stuff?
Yeah, so no. For me, it's the cereal goes in first and then I put the milk.
First you had to spread your asshole, then first put the cereal and then milk.
Oh, hallelujah. Oh my God.
And also, did he use a spoon? These are the questions that I
I
was
mean, he
asking.
should have not used a spoon if he's using a butt. He should have just gone with the old nature-given arm, the fingers. Go
What
for
are we
it.
talking about? But here's the thing.
Cereal is
I
not a
have-
soup.
Okay, Julia, I'm scared.
Sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. If somebody has seen this video, please send it to me via DMs because I really want to know how they ate it, and I will send it to Julia after.
No. I'm good.
Maybe for the next episode we can just watch it live and give our
No! Oh my god. Do you want me to become a spiritual person? Live my life away from technology? Because you're really making me into that life right now. Into making me have this decision.
We can give our live reaction and we can commentate it. We can be like, oh my god, now he's going with these balls.
I have two suggestions. I would send him or her, I don't know, a
who they are.
bowl. Or if you are being very creative to use the human butt to eat something, use your...
What cereal do you think they use? Cocoa Puffs? Cornflakes? Do you think they use chocolate milk? I want to know. These are the pressing questions. I don't even care. He ate
I
them.
won't even know anything about this anymore.
How long did he wait to eat? That's also...
Was the cereal soggy?
Exactly. These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves.
Was it fresh? Did you have any aftertaste or...
Okay, that's too far.
Is that what you're curious? Oh god.
Okay. Okay, I think we should move on from that exciting conversation that we just had. Anyways, Julia, why don't you pick the next one?
Oh my god.
Cereal and the buttholes. What is this podcast?
Sex is overrated.
100% agree.
Yes, agree. Because I feel like there's more in the world right now, and people are just using it for everything. So
Here's the thing. I like sex jokes, but the action itself is kind of tacky and annoying. Maybe it's because I don't really have that big of a libido, but at the same time, who knows? Also, some experiences have made me realize that I might be asexual.
I mean, yeah, it happens. It's just that the different new generations coming in, technology, it's not a big thing anymore. And maybe for the new generation, they're like, oh my god. But no, it's, as grown-ups, I feel like it is being used to the wrong reasons right now, to take the attraction or anything like that. But other than that, it is totally overrated.
And also, I think it is overrated because the sex ed is really horrible. Because people don't understand it. Because of that, of course, there are like crimes like rape and stuff like that. Because people want to know what is going on down there. So because of that, of course, there's going to be like teen pregnancies, rape cases, like I said before, and
it has really increased into the worst case scenario. But I don't know why we have everything which is renewing, innovative stuff coming up. But why are we still living like the ancient times of, any person have to go through this. It's okay. Of course, sex is overrated, but if you give proper education and everything, meaning to it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, people just view sex as sex and not a form of love. But then again, here's the thing, sex isn't just for procreation as well. It's supposed to be fun. And I feel like we are like getting lost in translation in that situation. Not to quote Taylor Swift at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, of course, you can view it in so many different ways, but it is a form of bonding.
Exactly. And that's what people are forgetting.
They don't have it anymore. I got to say that as well.
And nothing against like meaningless hookups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You do what you want, get your load off, as I always say. Whatever tickles your pickle, I agree. But
That's a one big of a pickle.
okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's, in my opinion, it is kind of overrated. It's fun to talk about it and joke about it, but it's not always fun to do it. Maybe it's because I never had like a good experience. That also could be a really good reason. But I don't know.
I mean, yeah, with the right person,
Yeah.
it's the best. I got to tell you that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, says the married bitch.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
So, but I realized that, like, if you're not happy with your situation and everything, and you think, okay, this is your answer to get your pressure out and everything, yeah, of course, for that minute, hot minute, or for that day, that you will feel okay. But to be honest, you're not going to be satisfied.
No.
So it is not really sex. You need something else, bro.
Yeah.
Just
You need an exorcism.
okay, but you name it. You need something else. That's what I would have to say. So
I'm horny.
okay, please go and pick the other one. I guess time for it. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I pick one of mine.
Yeah. Oh, what is it going to be?
There should be a limit for the number of kids that you can have. What do you think? Before
Credit card? Sorry, it's when he said limit. It's just like I felt like okay,
How did you make that connection,
Sorry.
you dumbass?
Well, with the economy going on and everything,
Okay.
you don't have much of a choice. So you are already limited, okay? But I have seen some people going on like rabbits.
Yeah. I mean, don't disrespect rabbits like that.
I'm sorry. Okay, cats.
They're like shagging every single day. As soon as they pop out one, they're ready for the next one. I'm like, what is happening? But then again, it's also like a breeding kink many people are having. It's kind of weird. Like anyone who says that they have over like 7 kids, I'm like, oof.
Yeah, I mean, okay, look, you should have a limit, okay, in the name of the family, okay, maximum 3 kids, okay, 2. Some people go for 1. I don't recommend 1.
No, exactly. The only children are weird.
They're weird, okay, so going for 2, okay, 3, if you can afford it, yeah, but for others who are going further just because you have money and stuff, I really feel that the children itself, they're like forgotten. Some of them are forgotten because you have too much.
Because like more kids that you have, the older children become the parents instead of parents become the parents.
Yes, definitely. That's not fair.
And also, I don't know if you have seen this, but there are like family vloggers, and they would like have so many kids, but the kids don't really have anywhere to sleep. And they had like
That's
this
torture.
Yeah, they had like van life content and stuff like that. All the family members would sleep in this van. And yeah, the parents would have this big giant bed and the kids would be sleeping on the tables and stuff like that. I'm like,
No.
that's torture. Like it made me really sad when a kid said, I want a room. Like that was their wish. That was their birthday wish.
Birthday wish.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was horrible. Here's the thing though. The people, like, I don't think it's the rich people who end up having like so many kids.
Yeah,
It's the poor people who can't afford kids, but they end up making like 10 billion kids.
So I don't know whether it's the education which is lacking or
They just want to shag. They just don't want to buy condoms.
don't do that. I mean, you have medicine. No medicine.
Hey guys, I understand raw dogging is fun, but it's okay. You can calm down once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's not fair for the parents and for the children.
Yeah, people want babies, not children. That's something that I have noticed a lot these days.
Yeah, that's also true.
Why would you want a baby? They keep crying, they shit themselves like diarrhea. Like, I saw this kid, he shat himself and he had diarrhea all over his back.
Oh gosh.
It was like oozing out of his diaper. What was
Because-
the point of the diaper, bitch?
Sorry. But yeah, I mean, having a limit is fine, but look at what happened to China. They were having this one child policy.
I think one child was like too much.
Yeah, it was too much. But you know what they're facing now? They don't have a young population. They're having like the oldies. Nothing bad for the oldies.
Yeah.
But, you know, like they don't have the young crowd to continue the next generation with the expenses going on and everything. And with the policies being implemented. So you don't have to go that far. You're a family. Don't
one
think about
child
the
is
whole
a
country.
big deal.
Uh,
Why am I picking always my ones? Okay, whatever.
I mean, it's big.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Not something that I was saying like that.
Ketchup belongs in every dish.
No!
Yes!
No!
Come on, Julia. Okay, people are gonna hate me for this, but I put ketchup in every single dish. When I eat rice, I eat ketchup.
What? Even with rice?
People always look at me like I just did something crazy, but it's not crazy. It's ketchup. I like ketchup. Don't look at me like that. Hey, no judging. Okay, now I had to
never
also.
knew this side of him. It's just...
I put ketchup to my pasta. Especially when it's like pesto. I love.
You're bringing the brown person in me, which is like coming out. It's like, oh my God, he's not Sri Lankan. He's not Asian. He's also this crazy thing, the Italians on the
For
other
somebody
side.
say pesto plus ketchup seems like
Wait,
it's a really good combination for me. I like it. Stop it.
I'm dying.
Mom.
Dying. Mom. Yeah, I would like to be your mom and then eliminate the ketchup as soon as possible because I know what you're about to do. Oh gosh. I wonder what you would do if Simone, our friend who's Italian,
Oh yeah, I would never.
he would die saying he wouldn't ketchup. I was like, yeah.
I don't know. I just really like ketchup.
Okay, I know that it's tasty. Okay, for
Yeah.
some dishes, it's something that you cannot live without. Okay,
Yeah, like fries.
fries.
Normal.
That's like anything with potatoes, veggies, fries, balls, potato balls. Okay.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
You're gonna dump your balls in your ketchup?
No, not that kind of balls.
Okay. Julia, don't bring
It's
sex
potato-
stuff into this.
Potatoes.
I'm sure somebody has licked ketchup off of somebody else. Do you think they like ate ketchup out of somebody's asshole?
Please do not bring that cereal thing back to this ketchup thing. I do not want to hear that. Humans are weird. You know, animals are living a civilized life in matter of you know what I'm saying, yeah? You know. Okay.
They don't. Anyways, I feel like that conversation just ended. So why don't you pick something else?
Announcing your allergies or preferences at the table is dramatic.
Oh,
Restaurant or not? Yeah.
allergies, I don't agree because at the end of the day, you kind of have to. If not, you're gonna die. Like if it's a nut allergy, you kind of have to tell the waiter before they actually bring their order to the kitchen that I'm allergic to nuts. Please don't put nut in this thing, unless you want a nut in it. Okay, in the land, okay, tough audience, but okay.
But yeah, I saw this girl. She's living in South Africa. She's
Okay.
an Indian, 4th generation or something. she's having like 38 or 40. I don't know. I have lost the count. She's having so many allergies, okay? So she usually cook her own food, prepare
have
it,
to.
and then she goes. Because she's like, she can't even just have any dust particles sometimes. She just
Oh no, poor thing.
inflames. Yeah, I feel so sorry for her. But got to give her credit. She's handling it like a really strong woman out there.
And
Okay.
has to.
Yeah, she has. I mean, she's a really good role model. I have to say that. I used to watch her videos for a long time. Even now, once in a while, I would just go and check whether, she's alive. I
God,
mean, yeah,
that's so
it's so much
sinister.
of allergies. Sometimes she's even saying, "Why the hell is this happening to me? I'm okay, guys. I'm okay, guys." So she's updating. So I sometimes, worry about her, and I just go and check out. But there was this incident that she recorded. She was going out with the friends or the family, and then she had her own food. So she was like, "Look, I have these allergies and everything," and they were like, "No, we can't take you in."
Oh no.
It was like, okay, I understand why they're saying that it's a restaurant. I feel so bad. Another restaurant loved her, okay, which was nice. And another time that she actually went, and she told all her allergies, she was like literally like kicked out for saying that. She didn't even have food, just for saying that she's having allergies. They had also the option of gluten free, lactose, whatever. They had the options, but when she just listed out saying, can you this, and they were like, "No, please go, we
Oh my
can't
god,
serve
that's
you."
horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, like allergies are not things that you select when you are born.
Yeah, and they labeled her as this person who's trying to get attention, trying to bring a bad name to the restaurant, and was viewed as a dramatic person.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, so this is what we are dealing with: a rude restaurant.
Here's the thing, if you're like following that for fun and you make that your entire personality, now that I understand can be a bit dramatic, and you're like putting like people at risk and also kind of like difficulties.
Yeah,
Like
she
especially
carries
restaurants.
the EpiPen with her.
Yeah, she has to, because if not, she's gonna die.
Literally, she's like the severe case of
poor
allergic
thing.
reactions. And then she was saying this, so there, and then the comments that I saw, it was like, I was faced the same thing, so now I'm not going out. Dude, you're not dramatic for saying something. You are allowed to say allergies or not, you're allowed to say it. But if you're going to drag it into something that you don't have and anything, and or if you have and those people are making a big deal out of it, no. That's totally like, I don't agree with that at all. That's not nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we have time for one more, and then let's see what we can do.
Go for it.
Okay. Has cake become the most overrated part of the wedding menu? I would agree and disagree, but I want to hear your opinion first because you wrote this.
Can you read that again?
Has cake become the most overrated part of the wedding menu?
Cake?
The wedding cake.
The wedding
You
cake.
wrote this.
I mean, I had a lot, you saw, right?
Yeah.
Wedding cake. I'm a traditional person, okay? And I love to eat cake. I don't eat cake for breakfast, lunch, dinner, like that. So when I get the chance to, have a cake treat, I would love it. And in Sri Lanka, they give you this fruit cake, which is called the wedding cake. It's too sweet, but I realized that there is this range of quality that you see. Not every wedding cake tastes good.
Yeah.
So some of it I really enjoy it. The other ones, not the case. But I see they are coming up with new things now instead of wedding cakes, and I hate that to go. Like, it's not overrated or anything. It's something that they like to give. Yet, I don't know what happened. The cakes, they don't taste anything, so it's just going away. But it's also a nice thing that you offer, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait, I am confused. Are you talking about the wedding cake, or are you talking about the cake flavors?
all.
Okay.
Okay, but most of the weddings, they now they have also come to the agreement that they are not serving cake anymore to the guests. Instead, they would freeze it and they would eat it for like 10 years.
What the fuck? Why would you even have a cake at that point?
And I was like thinking, okay, but that's also a good idea. I like it. I get to eat the cake, my own cake.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. At the same time.
Yeah. But now they're not serving cake, or sometimes they end up just giving a photo thing.
You can't need the photo.
Yeah, but cake in the sense, yeah, if you have a big, huge ass wedding cake and you're serving, okay, very nice of you to do that. But I feel like it needs to stop and everything, because some people are not getting the cake properly, and it's just going to look ugly in middle of the thing when it's like half cut. It's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, as much as I love cake, they are kind of stopping that, and instead they are just going for this very ugly looking cupcakes or something which is so dry.
Here's the thing though, they're doing that because the actual cake, the wedding cake, is not a real cake.
Yeah.
That's a way to like save some money, because weddings can be expensive if you didn't know.
Yeah, but I also feel that cupcakes, if you're making for a larger amount, it's going to be very expensive.
I mean, yeah.
Because you have to
Depends on how detailed the cupcakes are though.
Yeah. I got to tell you, in my rating, that's like the fun part for me when I go for weddings. I'm like waiting for the cake, okay? They have started to give cupcakes. I know you are busy and you want to do something nice. The cupcakes are not tasty and they are dry. Sometimes they are like hard as a rock. And I kind of understand the point why they are
opting for the cupcakes, but at the same time, well, it's their economical state, most likely. Because not every couple can afford that giant, extravagant wedding cake. Because of that, they tend to go with the styrofoam cakes, just with a fake piece of cake in the back.
Yeah,
so you know where to cut. Yeah, exactly. For the pictures and all. It's also like a good decoration piece at the end of the day for the wedding.
For the photos, everything. But I feel like if you like, you should try and everything, and you shouldn't spend a lot of money when it comes to cupcakes, the design, the box and everything. You want it to be better, but if it's going to be to the stale side, you shouldn't. You can just literally, I've seen so many people opting that, and they are like giving photos or different candies or something new now, like a souvenir to take back home. It's not food. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen like non-edible flavors.
Yeah.
Which is not the best, because like, why would you? What are you gonna do with a keychain?
Yeah, exactly. So at that point, when that comes to that, I would always miss cake.
Yeah, it's gonna be like thrown away anyways. So.
Yeah. So cake is like, something that personally I cannot live without. I love cake.
I also have good, nice cake here.
Okay. Yes, he does have a nice cake over there. But yeah, it is going away. As much as I want to agree or disagree, it's going away now, little by little.
Here's the thing, not many people also want to get married. That's also something. So because of that, obviously, there's going to be a decline in the weddings and wedding cakes, because nobody's getting married.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we talked a lot today. Yeah.
We did. Anyways, since we are, what is this, our
Fifth episode.
Yeah, if you have anything to, I don't know, any other things that you can agree, disagree.
Did you agree with any of our takes?
Yeah.
I'm very curious to know, especially about the ketchup. Please tell me I'm not the only person who put ketchup in rice. I love it.
Okay, all right.
Especially rice, dal, and ketchup. It's my guilty pleasure. I love it.
No.
But anyways, it was such a fun time hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
And we will see you guys on our next week's episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will see you and give your thoughts.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is that what you wanted to do, you dumbass? I was about to take it from her to like clean the table, and she was like, no, I want to keep it. What the fuck? You're mixing everything up.
It's okay.
Anyways, bye guys.